Alright, so you've been learning how to use lists, how to add, so on and so forth, but there is something which we have to improve on our list. So right here you see that we created a list and we named it as numbers, and we say that this is a new array list. So this is the actual implementation, right? And then here we've added a couple of numbers. Now let's try and do this. Let's simply say numbers dot and then add, and right here let's simply add, for example, hello. And let's simply say numbers dot and then add new and then point and then 10 and then 10. So let's also say numbers dot and then add and then a character, right? So a, right? So here you can see that, and if I comment these two methods right here for now, right? So because I don't want to delete, oh actually sorry, not these two methods but this one here, right? I don't want to delete anything. So if I run this, you can see that, and also let me just have one loop right here, just one loop, right? So right here, and in fact let's just have nothing, right? So everything is commented out so you can have it. So if I run this, you can see that right here our list contains numbers, contains strings, contains objects, contains characters, and basically this list has this list that we've named numbers can now take pretty much any value. And when you program, you should really be enforcing the actual data type that your data structures do support. And this is what generics come in. So to work with generics is as follows. So you simply add these diamonds, so less sign and then greater sign, and then inside you say that your list will take the actual data type that you want. So in our case we have numbers. So now another thing to bear in mind is you cannot have primitives. You simply have to have the actual object type for that primitive. So if I say int, this does not work. Why? Because we need to have the object type of our primitive, which is integer, just like that. And now check this out. So now this is actually giving me an error, right? We are no longer allowed to add anything but integers. So right here I can comment this because this is giving me a compilation error. And also you can simply add the integer here, but this is redundant. So you might see code like this, but you can drop this because it's only needed on the left hand side. And there you have it. Now if I run the actual code, you can see that now we are enforcing our list to only have numbers and nothing else. So if you want, for example, characters, so right here, oops, so let me duplicate this line. You simply say character, and then this is characters, right? And now you can only store characters inside of this list. So make sure to use generics and enforce the data type that you want for your data structures. Generics, it's a big topic, and go ahead and check my website where I've got a course just on generics. But this is more than enough so that you are aware of generics and why you should use them with data structures. And one thing that I almost forgot is if I scroll down right here, so remember where we had this loop right here. So this loop we had object, right? So remember, object is, you know, the boss of every single class. So everything in Java is an object. But now because we are using generics, right, now we can say that this is an integer, right? Remember before this was giving us an error, but now it is possible because we are saying the actual data type for this. So if you forgot, so right here, remember, so if I scroll down, have a look. This is the error. But as soon as we put it back, now the error goes away. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop me a message. Otherwise, let's go ahead and learn a new data structure.